Your soulmate is crying happy tears right now. Because you finally did this. This message found you for a reason. Not everyone was meant to hear this. Not everyone would have arrived at this exact moment, on this exact day, to receive these words. Yet somehow, through all the twists and turns of your journey, you found your way here. And that is not a coincidence. There is something your soul has been trying to understand for a very long time. Something your heart has quietly carried through sleepless nights, unanswered questions, and moments when you wondered if love was ever truly coming your way. The truth is closer than you think. In fact, something significant happened recently, something that changed the energy surrounding your connection forever. You may not have noticed it at first. There were no flashing signs in the sky. No dramatic announcement. No voice whispering from the clouds. Instead, it happened quietly. Deep within you. A shift occurred. A burden you had carried for far too long began to loosen its grip. Perhaps you finally stopped chasing someone who was not meant for you. Perhaps you released an old wound that had followed you for years. Perhaps you simply chose peace over pain for the very first time. Whatever it was, the universe noticed. Your angels noticed. And most importantly, your soulmate felt it. Because souls connected by destiny can sense changes long before the physical world catches up. Right now, while you are listening to these words, someone cannot stop thinking about you. Their heart feels different than it did just weeks ago. There is a softness there now, a certainty that wasn't present before. The universe has been arranging events quietly behind the scenes, bringing clarity where there was confusion and hope where there was doubt. Your soulmate may not fully understand why they suddenly feel drawn toward you with such intensity, but their soul recognizes what their mind has not yet discovered. And as they begin to realize what is happening, tears of gratitude have started to replace tears of uncertainty. Something inside them knows, a decision has already been made. Before we continue revealing what changed and why your soulmate's emotions are becoming impossible to ignore, subscribe to the channel and join this journey of divine messages and spiritual guidance. Something significant happened recently, and your soulmate has not been able to stop thinking about it. While you were focused on your own healing and growth, a realization quietly entered their heart. It arrived without warning, during an ordinary moment that suddenly felt extraordinary. They began to see how much they had changed, and how much of that change was connected to the energy of this bond. This message found you for a reason, because the shift that occurred within you has also created a shift within them. The walls that once protected their heart are becoming weaker, and in their place, a new sense of trust is beginning to grow. A decision has already been made, even if it has not yet been spoken aloud. Your soulmate has been reflecting on the path that brought them here, and every reflection seems to lead back to you. Someone cannot stop thinking about you. Your presence appears in their thoughts during quiet mornings, peaceful evenings, and unexpected moments throughout the day. The universe has been arranging events quietly, placing pieces into position while neither of you could fully see the bigger picture. What happens next may surprise you. Because emotions they once struggled to understand are now becoming impossible for them to ignore. Right now, your soulmate is feeling something they have not felt in a very long time, hope. Not the uncertain hope that comes and goes, but a deep, peaceful certainty that destiny is moving in the right direction. The truth is closer than you think. They are beginning to understand that every delay had a purpose, every lesson had meaning, and every challenge was preparing both of you for a stronger connection. As these realizations settle into their heart, tears of gratitude begin to appear. They are not crying because of loss, they are crying because they can finally feel the blessings approaching. Trust divine timing, continue walking your path with faith, and remember that the love meant for you is already being guided closer with every passing day. Not everyone was meant to hear this, but there is a reason these words are reaching you now. Behind the scenes, a conversation has been taking place that your soulmate never expected to have. It may have been with a trusted friend, a family member, or simply within the quiet chambers of their own heart. Questions they once avoided are finally being answered. Feelings they tried to dismiss keep returning stronger than before. And no matter how hard they try to focus on other things, your energy continues to appear in their thoughts. The more they reflect, the more they realize that this connection was never ordinary. It carried a meaning they could not fully understand until now. Something inside your soulmate has awakened. The universe has been arranging events quietly, creating moments that seem small on the surface but carry great significance beneath. A memory of you suddenly appears. A familiar feeling returns without warning. A dream feels more real than usual. These experiences are causing them to look at everything differently. Someone cannot stop thinking about you because their heart is beginning to recognize what their mind has been slow to accept. The truth is closer than you think. They are starting to understand that certain connections are guided by something greater than chance. What happens next may surprise you, because the clarity arriving in their life is removing doubts that once seemed impossible to overcome. As this clarity grows, so does their desire to move closer to what feels genuine and true. A decision has already been made on a soul level, even if the physical world has not yet revealed it completely. Your soulmate is no longer focused on old fears or past disappointments. Instead, they are feeling a quiet excitement about what the future could hold. The tears they carry now are tears of relief, gratitude, and hope. Deep within, they sense that a beautiful chapter is approaching. Continue trusting the process, continue believing in divine timing, and continue following the path before you. Every step you take is bringing you closer to the blessing that has been preparing itself for far longer than you realize. This message found you for a reason, because the energy surrounding your connection is becoming stronger with each passing day. There is something your soulmate has been keeping to themselves, something they have not fully shared with anyone. For a long time, they tried to convince themselves that these feelings would fade. They believed that time would silence the thoughts that kept returning. But the opposite happened. The more time passed, the clearer everything became. Your presence continued to linger in their heart, quietly reminding them that some connections cannot be explained by logic alone. What they feel now is deeper than curiosity and stronger than coincidence. Something significant happened recently, a moment of truth that changed the way they see the future. Perhaps it came during a quiet evening when they finally allowed themselves to be honest. Perhaps it arrived through a conversation that unexpectedly opened their eyes. Whatever the source, the message was clear. They could no longer ignore what their heart was trying to tell them. Someone cannot stop thinking about you because the universe has been arranging events quietly, placing them face to face with feelings they once avoided. The truth is closer than you think. Every sign, every memory, and every unexpected reminder has been guiding them toward a realization that is becoming impossible to deny. Now they find themselves imagining possibilities they once feared to consider. A decision has already been made deep within their soul. Even if the physical steps have not yet been taken, the emotional journey has already begun. They are starting to believe that love can arrive in a way that feels peaceful, natural, and divinely guided. What happens next may surprise you, because the blessings approaching this connection are moving faster than they appear. Continue trusting your path. Continue choosing healing over fear and faith over doubt. The universe knows exactly where both of you are, and divine timing is bringing every piece together at the perfect moment. Not everyone was meant to hear this, but if you are still here, there is a message your soul needs to receive. Your soulmate is entering a period of deep emotional clarity. The confusion that once clouded their judgment is fading away, and in its place comes a powerful sense of certainty. They have spent countless moments reflecting on their journey, and every path they explore seems to lead back to the same destination, you. This message found you for a reason, because the connection you have been hoping for is no longer just a possibility in the unseen realm. It is becoming something real, something that is slowly preparing to enter the physical world. The universe has been arranging events quietly for much longer than you realize. While you were learning patience, resilience, and self-worth, your soulmate was learning lessons of their own. Every delay carried a purpose. Every obstacle served a greater plan. Something significant happened recently that helped them understand this truth. A decision has already been made within their heart. Someone cannot stop thinking about you because they have begun to see your connection through new eyes. The truth is closer than you think. They are no longer asking whether this bond is important. They are beginning to ask what they should do about the feelings that continue growing stronger each day. What happens next may surprise you, because the answers they have been searching for are finally appearing. As this chapter comes to a close, remember that destiny rarely moves according to human timelines. Divine timing unfolds with wisdom that often becomes clear only in hindsight. Trust the signs you have been receiving. Trust the growth you have experienced. Trust the path that brought you here. Your soulmate's tears are not tears of sadness but tears of gratitude, relief, and recognition. Deep within their spirit, they can feel that something beautiful is approaching. And so can you. Continue moving forward with faith, knowing that every step is bringing you closer to the love, healing, and blessings meant for your life. The universe has not forgotten you. Your angels have not abandoned you. And the story that has been quietly unfolding behind the scenes may soon reveal blessings greater than anything you imagined. Something is changing now, and your soulmate can feel it. The distance that once seemed so large no longer feels impossible. The silence that once created uncertainty is beginning to carry a different meaning. Deep within their heart, there is a growing sense that the waiting period is nearing its end. They may not know exactly how everything will unfold, but they can feel the energy shifting around them. This message found you for a reason, because the same change that is touching their heart is also moving through your life. The universe has been arranging events quietly, connecting moments, opportunities, and realizations in ways that neither of you could fully see until now. Someone cannot stop thinking about you, and what surprises them most is how natural it feels. Thoughts of you no longer arrive as fleeting memories. They remain. They linger. They inspire questions about the future and dreams about possibilities that once felt distant. Something significant happened recently that caused them to stop resisting these feelings. It may have been a sign, a conversation, or simply a moment of deep reflection. Whatever it was, it helped them understand that some connections continue returning because they carry unfinished purpose. The truth is closer than you think. Your soulmate is beginning to trust what their heart has known all along. A decision has already been made within them to stop running from what feels genuine and start embracing what feels destined. As the next chapter approaches, your angels want you to remember one thing above all else: do not lose faith now. You have come too far to doubt the journey. Every lesson, every delay, every unexpected turn has been preparing you for a blessing that is arriving at exactly the right time. What happens next may surprise you. Because the universe often delivers miracles when people least expect them. Continue choosing hope over fear. Continue trusting divine timing. Continue believing that love is finding its way to you. The story unfolding behind the scenes is not ending, it is only beginning. And when you finally look back on this moment, you may realize that these were the days when destiny quietly started bringing two hearts together exactly as it was always meant to do.